The next step after this is to start thinking about your in-betweens. But how can I see the drawing before and after? And that's using something called onion skins. And when I click on this this is an onion and an eyeball, this is going to show me the frame before and after. Notice when I move my playhead, we'll see this little icon here, green and red. Now, what I want to do is reset my onion skin settings so that I am looking at the drawing before and after rather than looking at frames. And to do that, I'm going to go to Window, Onion Skins, and let's drag my window over here. And what this is showing me is the number frame or drawing before or after. And this is the opacity. So it's increasing to 100% opacity down to 0 opacity. But I want to switch this to drawings because it'll be a little bit easier to see. And now when we're looking at this, we're seeing all of the drawings before and all of the drawings after. And I just want to see right now the drawing before and drawing after. So I'm going to click on this plus button. And if I click and drag through here, click and drag through here, now I'm only seeing the drawing before and after. Notice that when I slide this up and down, it's changing the visibility. This is changing the color. So if you did want to work on something that was maybe blue, blue is going to be before, and red is going to be after. It's really up to you how you'd want to approach either of these. And I can X out of that since I don't need it anymore. And as I scrub through, you'll see it's going to show me the drawing right before and right after. And this is really helpful for getting your drawings to be in the right spot. So then it's a matter of going in between your drawings. So here, I need to make a new frame. If I draw right on here, it's not going to automatically make a new frame. It's going to do it on that previous drawing. Control Z, make a new drawing. Oop, make sure your layer is unselected, otherwise it's going to fill the entire thing. And you'll see that now, previous frame there, new frame here, and I see the next drawing. So I'm going to make a ball here. Let's actually do it like that. And I'm going to go through sort of at these midpoints, and I can still do Alt Shift R, and put it in that way. That's the hotkey. Or click on this new frame button. And now it's just a matter of going back through and getting these to sort of place it in. I'm doing this a little bit fast and loose right now, but this method can work. Shift R, Shift R. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so I can see this a little bit more spread out. So now let's play it back through. All right, now I've got something going. And I want that to be a sort of quick bounce. But I want a little bit of exaggeration on either end. So right here, Alt Shift R, maybe I have it go something like that. There, and as it leaves, same thing on the opposite side. And if I hold down E, that's going to give me the eraser, and I can erase that in. And I can always increase the size as I go. Eraser, make the size a little bit bigger, come back to my pencil, hold down E, notice it's a little bit bigger. Let's look at what that looks like. Cool. So now I need to go back and fill in some in-betweens. And I can always adjust. Say I think those two drawings are good. Say I want this to only be 2 exposures. Notice it's going to bring everything up. This one is maybe only 2 exposures. And you can go through this and play it as it goes. 2 exposures, 2 exposures. And you'll see it adjusts the movement. So even if I started out with that 48 frames, maybe I think these are in a good enough spot. I can type in 2. Type in 2. And those are looking much better. Let's increase this. Whoop. There we go. Cool. So that's starting to get somewhere, right? In the next video, we'll talk about filling in with color and working with the X sheet.